Let's go over 5 Marvel Rivals stuff that are not commonly known to test your knowledge around the game. Number 1. When you play Convoy and you are on offense, meaning you need to push the payload or the cart, if you are near it, it actually heals you. It's not a huge amount, and yeah, it does get distributed to all the members around the cart, but it's pretty useful to know, and something that I actually learned recently even though I'm playing the game since release. And for a quick bonus fact about the cart, it reaches maximum movement speed when 3 out of the 6 people of the team are around it. Even if you go 4 or more, the speed does not change. But if you go under 3 people, then the speed decreases. For number 2, we are going to visit some invisibility using characters like Invisible Woman and Loki. Let's go with Loki first. When you use his invisibility, you of course cannot be seen by enemies, but if you bump into one, then you immediately appear, can be seen, and can also be targeted. With Sue, either you go invisible by double jumping if the cooldown is up, or by using your passive and staying inactive for a specific amount of time. You can heal and cannot be seen while invisible, but you can be heard. The enemies can hear your steps while you move around.
Our foes draw near.
For number 3, since we did mention Psylocke, she is one of the very few characters that also speak another language in the game outside of English. The same happens with Iron Fist. Starting with Psylocke, she speaks Japanese and uses 3 different Japanese voice lines, one in her ultimate ability, another one while she uses her dash, and another one while she actually becomes invisible to either run away or sneak behind the enemies. The final one, I am pretty sure, is also the most well known. It means goodbye, while the line in her ultimate means feel or endure the dance of the butterfly, and if we pan the camera correctly, you can see inside her slashing range that a butterfly is also appearing. And when you are dashing, she states, "I won't let you escape." Iron Fist, on the other hand, has Chinese lines, and we do not just see them during his ability usage, but also when you pick him in character select, where he says, which means one man guards the pass, 10,000 men cannot break through, and he also speaks Chinese in other different scenarios, for example when he gets a pentakill, but let's focus on the lines he has during his abilities. We are all pretty familiar at this point and actually scared of the line he uses during his ultimate, which translates into "My Chi will pierce the rainbow." He has a line in Chinese when he uses his kick as well, and that means face the form and pursue it. And finally, one for when he uses his healing ability, which translates to embrace the origin and guard the unity. And while capturing footage for this video, I also noticed that when Iron Fist's ultimate is about to expire, the dragon sounds are actually very vivid, which is very cool. Number 4. I'm sure majority of us know about Chronovision. If you press either the right arrow on console or B on keyboard, then you can see the destructible environment around you highlighted in yellow. If you shoot at these objects, walls, buildings or whatever it might be, they get destroyed. So the environment on the map is more interactive, which is actually a very cool addition in Marvel Rivals. In very specific instances though, we have the Chronovision showcase environment in red, and that specifically happens in the map introduced in Season 1 with the Fantastic Four, the Midtown map, where players can trigger recursive destruction by using the Chronovision. The red highlighted terrain, when damaged enough, restores the environment, a feature unique to this map by the way, as of the time I'm recording this video, and after the environment gets restored to a previous state before it became rumble or whatever, it is again destructible all over again and changes the map, not only for the interaction you can have with the terrain, but also with unlocking different routes you can take. You cannot immediately access recursive destruction though, since this is a convoy map, By reaching checkpoint 1, you get access to one recursive destruction environment, and then after checkpoint 2, 2 extra buildings have access to recursive destruction. And it doesn't automatically happen, by the way. If the environment does not get damaged enough, it won't change. It will remain the same even though it has the ability to change if you have reached the checkpoint. And for the final fact, something actually very interesting that was, I think, found out by user GlamRecipe1815 on Reddit. At least that's where I heard about it for the first time. If you zoom in on Bruce Banner's gun, you can see a reflection of a parking lot. The first thing that came to mind was that this is an Easter egg from the developers, but actually, after a bit of research, it doesn't seem like so. In game development, they are using generic textures of reflection images on part of models that are not really important. They are pretty low value. You are never going to notice this part of Banner's gun during a game. So instead of allocating resources for the gun to reflect the environment in-game, they are just using some generic images, so they save resources but still give the illusion of the area being reflective and actually having a reflection. If we zoom in even more, it simply looks like a building, and we see some cars on the other side of the road, a sign, even a tree on the right hand side. It looks like a real life image, so even more unlikely for it to be an Easter egg from Marvel Comics. But still an amazing catch from this Reddit user. Did you know any of the facts mentioned in this video about Marvel Rivals? If so, let me know in the comments down below and subscribe to the channel for more Rivals content. Thank you so much for watching and see ya!